everyone, it's me again. I wanted to talk today about self-publishing. I'm a self-published author and I feel like self-publishing has this horrible, awful reputation, and I wanted to give a few reasons why I self-publish and why I don't think it's as awful as people say it is. My first reason is that self-publishing isn't what it is 5 or 10 years ago. Self-publishing used to be basically vanity publishing, where you pay a printing company to print off, 500 copies of your book, and you end up with a garage or basement full of books and nowhere to really sell them. Nowadays it's really different because of the invention of ebooks, Kindles, Nooks, iPads, everything like that. You can publish to Kindle within 12 hours of submitting your work, meaning you can write a book, edit it, create a cover, and have it up online. I mean, you can't do all of that in 12 hours, but as soon as you put it up, 12 hours later it's up and for sale. You can't do that with a traditional publisher. A traditional publisher, from the time you sign a contract to publication date, could be up to a year or more, depending on how much editing and design has to go into your book. Second of all, self-publishing is not for lazy people. Some people say that just because you self-publish, you're automatically a lazy writer. Actually, we're more impatient than lazy. To get a traditional publishing contract, you have to send out probably hundreds of letters, depending on your book, in order to get a publishing contract. Or really, just in order to get an agent, who then finds you a publishing contract. However, with self-publishing, I can do it all myself. I'm in complete creative control of what my book looks like, what's in my book, what my characters are like, the title of my book, everything. But to have complete creative control means I have to do a whole lot more work than you would expect. Not only am I in charge of writing, editing, and proofreading my own book, but I'm also in charge of creating the interior and exterior design of my book, meaning I need to know how to use programs like InDesign, Photoshop, or if you're like me and only downloaded the 30-day trial, I have to use GIMP and what's the other one? Scribus. You can't be lazy in order to have all this kind of control over your work. You have to create a cover. This could take hours and hours and hours of work just to find a picture, to find a font, to get the layout right. In addition, you have to design the back cover. So you have to come up with images to go on the back. You have to, write up all this marketing stuff that you would normally have to do for your own book, unless you're writing a pitch letter for an agent or a publisher. This would be written by the marketing department. That also leads me to talk about marketing. You have to do all your marketing yourself. If you have a traditional publishing deal, a lot of marketing is going to be done for you. So there's going to be, a book party, they'll sign you up for book signings and, releases, and it'll be really exciting. You don't have that as an indie author. You have to do that all yourself. Right. So another reason why self-publishers aren't lazy is because we have to set our own deadlines. When you have a traditional publishing contract, I'm assuming you get deadlines set by your editors. It's not like that here. We have to make our own deadlines. We have to write on our own time. We have to edit on our own time. We have to find time to do these things. Granted, I only work a very part-time tutoring job, so I have tons and tons of time. Instead of sitting on Facebook all day, I have to actually sit down and write, 1,000 words or whatever. It's a matter of not being lazy. It's a matter of getting off my butt. Well, sitting on my butt and doing it, not, sitting on my butt and getting on Facebook and whatever else I do all day. It's not for the lazy people. Self-publishing is extremely driven by yourself, obviously. So if you don't have the motivation to do it, you're not going to be very successful at it. It's all a matter of hard work, diligence, and yeah. So screw you guys who think that self-publishing is for lazy people. Screw you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I have a book to finish up. Bye guys!